made it. I almost thought you weren't going to make it. I know it seems like nobody's here, and you're probably at home watching this right now, but we wanted to do church this way this morning, just for you, so you still can learn a Bible lesson. Let's go get you checked in. Miss Rachel and Brother Josiah are your teachers today, and they're actually going to do a great job at teaching you the Bible story and singing the songs with you. You ready to go? Come on.
Where's your adult at?
They're with me today, Miss Rachel.
Oh, okay. Well, are you going to get them signed in?
Right, I'm printing out their tag right now. Let me get this one here, and we're going to get you guys in. Here you go.
Let's take you to your classroom. Follow me. Come on, let's go. Wait, slow down. Thank you for waiting for me. Thank you so much. All right, it's just around this way. Look who it is!
Hey, you made it! Awesome, how was your week today? Actually, you know what, that was really cool. Let's get you into this blue carpet right here and we'll sit you down. I'm so glad you're here today. This is awesome. Now, follow me while we're going to do our fast worship song.
It's not a secret, it's not a fairy tale, it's not made up. Jonah was in a whale. 3 whole days, 1, 2, 3. The greatest treasure, the word God's people wrote. It's in the Bible. Noah built a boat, and it rained and rained. Are you ready? The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way for your everyday. It's not a secret. It's not a fairy tale, it's not made up. Jonah was in a whale. 3 whole days, 1, 2, 3. The greatest treasure, the word God's people wrote. It's in the Bible, when Noah built a boat, and it rained and rained. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way for your everyday. Now this side, give me a scream if you're having fun. This side, give me a scream if you're having fun. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world He's the only way for your everyday. He's the only way.
Hey kids, now it's time to settle down, sit down crisscross applesauce, and listen to our story.
Sister Aaliyah, it looks like she's not here.
Let's go look for her. Sister Aaliyah, are you in here? Sister Aaliyah. Sister Aaliyah, are you in the washing machine, Sister Aaliyah? She's not here. Sister Aaliyah, are you in the refrigerator, Sister Aaliyah? Ooh, that looks delicious. She's not here, though. Sister Aaliyah! Sister Aaliyah, are you in the garage? Where are you? Sister Aaliyah left me this note. Dear Leo, I had to go to college today. I'll be back this afternoon. She's at college. Tell the Bible story. I get to do it. Me, Leo the Lion. I got a promotion and I get to tell the story. I am so excited. God had provided for Elijah in a miraculous way. By the way, this is the Bible story. But one day, Elijah noticed that the water in the brook was not as wide as it had been. It was drying up. Every day he noticed that there was less and less water in the brook. God had warned the people, if you worship other gods and serve them, there will be no rain. The people served other gods, and now there was no rain to fill the brook. Elijah knew that he could not live without the water, but he also knew that God saw what he needed and would give him what he needed. That's amazing. After a while, the brook was completely dry, and there was no more water for Elijah to drink. What would happen to Elijah now? Would God forget about Elijah and let him go without food? Would God forget about Elijah and let him have no water? No! God knew where Elijah was because he had sent him to the brook. God knew that the brook had dried up. God knows all things. He had something else for Elijah to do. So the brook dried up, and there was no more water. God said to Elijah, "Go to a place called Zarephath. There you will find a widow who will help you." The poorest people in all the land were the widows. God sent Elijah to a woman who was very poor, and she was supposed to help him. Widows were women whose husbands were no longer around, and now they had no one to take care of them. They were all alone. They had no one to help them buy food. How could a poor widow give food to Elijah? Elijah didn't know how the widow would feed him, but Elijah knew that God does not lie. He left the dried up brook where he had never been hungry or thirsty, and he walked all the way to Zarephath. It was a long and hard journey. Oh, here comes the good part. When Elijah entered the city, he found a woman picking up sticks by the gate. This was the woman God had already told to help Elijah. Elijah was very thirsty. He asked the woman, "Would you please get me a drink of water?" As the widow was going to get Elijah a drink, he called to her, "When you come back, please bring me some bread too. I am also very hungry." The widow stopped and turned around and looked at Elijah. "But I have no bread," she said sadly. "I only have a handful of flour. It's in a barrel and there's only a little oil in the jar. I'm gathering sticks for a fire now to bake bread for me and my son. But then everything will be gone and we'll have no more food to eat and we'll probably go hungry." She started to cry. This woman, whom God had sent to Elijah, was so poor that all she had was enough for one more meal for her and her son. How could God use her to help Elijah? Elijah, the messenger of God, said to the poor widow, "Go, but when you make the bread, make one for me first. Then make some for you and your son.
God has promised that your jar of oil and your barrel of meal will not be empty until He sends rain. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen. I'm so excited I just can't control myself. But here's what happened. The widow went home and used the last handful of meal and the last bit of oil to make bread. She did exactly what Elijah told her to do and obeyed. She made Elijah's bread first. Then she looked in the barrel and saw that there was more flour. She looked in the oil jar and saw that there was more oil, just as Elijah had said. There was enough meal and enough oil left to make bread for herself and her son. The woman was happy and that she had obeyed God and helped Elijah, even though it seemed impossible. The next day there was still enough meal and oil for her to make more bread for Elijah and for her son and for herself. And then the day after that there was still enough to make more food. And then the next day and the next day. There was enough to make food until the rain made the crops grow. God miraculously provided enough meal and enough oil to make bread for that day. God is a great God, and He is a faithful God. He provided food for Elijah just as He said. And while He was taking care of His messenger, the prophet Elijah, He also provided food for the widow and her son too. That is an awesome story. I'm going to read it again to make sure that I remember it. Well, there's Sheepy. Look at him, he's asleep. Let me see if I can wake him up. Hey, Sheepy!
Huh? What do you want, Leo?
I need to ask you the questions because Sister Lee is in class at college.
Oh, yeah, okay. I will answer the questions. What story is it?
The story is about Elijah and God providing for him.
I love that story. Give me the questions.
Question number 1. Who did God command to feed? Elijah.
I know this one.
Okay, what is it?
It was a widow in the town of Zarephath.
Hey, you're pretty good, Sheepy. Very good. Okay, question number 2. Did the widow have enough flour and oil to make more than one cake?
No, she did not. Give me question number 3.
You can get question number 3 and go 3 for 3. Who gave the widow enough meal and oil for each day?
It could only have been God. Yes.
Yes, Sheepy, good job.
All right.
Sheepy?
Yes.
Can you go do the Bible verse for us?
No, but I know who can.
Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Barry. Leo asked if I could share the Bible verse, and I said, sure. The Bible verse today is about God taking care of us. Hallelujah. It is found in Philippians 4:19. My God shall supply all my needs. Philippians 19. Hallelujah.
Now, follow me while we're going to do our fast worship song.
I could sing a new song, a song of praise to you. In everything I do. I'm living life with Jesus. I love it, I love my life with Jesus. Every day I'm living life with Jesus. I love it, I love my life with Jesus. He always makes my day. I could be a dancer. I move my feet for you. In everything I do. I'm living life with Jesus. I love it, I love my life with Jesus. Every day I'm living life with Jesus. I love it, I love my life with Jesus. He always makes my day. I could go exploring and look at all you've made. In everything I do. I'm living life with Jesus. I love it, I love my life with Jesus. Every day I'm living life with Jesus. I love it, I love my life with Jesus. He always makes my day.
All right, see you later. It's been an awesome Sunday. Can't wait to see you next week. Have fun.